Alright, howdy, that's a little bit low. There we go. Howdy to Landers, howdy anybody else who is lurking. We're back with, I expect it to be another short stream. Still on the mend, of course. Changed my gauze for the first time since the surgery. Got a good look at the area, and, ooh, gnarly. Definitely keeping some gauze on for a little bit. It's, still occasionally bleeding, so... yeah. Anyways, looks like first up today is electric type runs. Get my headphones in, both of them. Let me turn the music up just a touch. Alright, what do you got here? Plusle, Yamper, Hachirisu. If we're gonna have the lab, let's take the Plusle. It's got huge power, so we can't use triple kick. We should get out of the lab anyways, thanks to Blizzard. E-Sense? I mean, it doesn't matter because I can't actually run this, but there's some cool moves. Unfortunately, it's just not a good stat spread. I'm just gonna take the 5 unless I have like Trace or Protect or Detect or something like that that will let me scout moves. It's tough to figure out exactly what to do in electric type runs, in my opinion. Ooh. Mixed attacker, no defenses. It's a dangerous game to be playing with the mine in there. Stab Thundershock. I think it's either the Elekid or the Minen. And with how much earlier the Elekid's going to evolve, I'm going to go with the Elekid. Although, Minun probably has a better Evo pool. But it's going to take so long to get to that. I'm just going to have to run the Elekid. Yeah. My first thought there. Egg on, toss Mental Herb. Bite Wilds? Nah, take the potion. A couple status heals, toss a potion. And let's go. I don't like the Howl. I do like the flinch. I like the kill there. Level 12 move is Confusion. I'll take it over Focus Energy, just, you know, have an extra move. I'm a little bit of a mixed stacker. Ow, can you stab Flail? I don't mind using a potion here, that seems fine to me. Can I just see how Feint Attack does? Since you resist my other moves. Feint Attack should kill from here. Nice Omni Boost. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a couple items here. If we get a HP heal, I will just go ahead and use it. My Puffa Berry doesn't count. Max Potion definitely does. That takes me more than 20 HP over my HP cap. Tough to hold on to a Max Potion this early, but I'm gonna try to. I'll probably just use it in Brock's Gym in the end. Ooh, that's a tough one to see. You traced my thick fat. That's fine. I'm gonna Ancient Power once. See how Fan Attack does. Doesn't do much better. Go for Stomps then. Ah, the Crit Revenge. Not a great Evo. Definitely usable. Definitely runnable. But not great. The Minun stays Glass Cannon. Gets Flamethrower. Gets Facade. And eventually Draining Kiss. Still though, with those defenses and HP, that thing dies in one hit to something. I don't know what exactly. Earthquake, Moonblast, Dragon Claw, anything super effective, and probably anything that's just strong. But again, we will take High BST Monty out of the lab, although that does give the rival the Dynamo, which I think has a really nice Evo pool. Like, it is guaranteed to get a multi-stage outcome. But getting out of the lab is first priority. This thing needs Rockhead, and even then, I don't think I'd want to run it. I mean, I definitely don't want to run it. It's all defense, and that's really it. It's all defense. I die the next time this hits me. There's nothing really I can do about that, so... At least I don't have to worry about whatever the rival is going to end up with. Let's handle the rival with the rock-type Pokemon, yeah? Nice stat spread on this Elekid. Not amazing, but nice. I'm okay with any of these. I'm just going to take the 5. Although I do have Runaway, so... I'm guessing the Mareep evolves into Elekid. Levitating Toxel would be a lot cooler if it had a different nature. Pikachuck with Shield Dust, but is very slow. I kind of want to try and cope the Toxel and just... I mean, we aren't going to learn moves, and I don't think we're going to get to 19 before Brock's Gym. We can't cope the Toxel. Thank you for the lurk, Ninja J. I'm going to go with the Elekid. Elekid seems fine. Because the Mareep... Although the Mareep has Stab Thundershock, the nature's really, really rough for it, so... Yeah, I think it's got to be the Elekid. Simply learned Thunderbolt. And, I don't know, Draining Kiss. That'd be good too. I am within my max HP of the HP cap, so I'm going to go ahead and not pick up items right now. Alright, Egg on. Then, actually, let's put on the Citrus Berry for now. And give me status cap increase, and an antidote. Hate not having an antidote. Level 8 move is Odor Sleuth. That's not particularly helpful. I'm not even going to take that over False Swipe. Alright. Now we put on the egg and manually use the citrus. Hi, Holmes. How you doing? Oh, cool. You've got Water Absorb. And you crit me. You're not going to crit me twice in a row. What's up, pup? You need to go outside? That's not it? You want something else? I should have taken the parry heal, apparently. Alright, well, I'm going to use this as a time to go grab all the items. See if we can't find ourselves a paralyzed heal. A lot of type boosting items, but no para heals. I'm gonna potion. I'm gonna fight Gatekeeper, and decide where to go from there. So if we take a lot of damage versus the Gatekeeper, we just move on. Also, if we lose all of our PP on our good move, we don't want to keep fighting. I guess we'd have two good moves, so we don't want to lose either of them. Can we get the confusion, please? Oh my god, you have Stab Slash. Look, I just need you to die. No. No, you're not about to... You're not gonna use Moonlight. Okay. So it's either going to be Slash, Meditate, or Grudge, which means I want to hit it with Vine Whip in case it was Grudge. Unfortunately, it was Slash, so we're dead. Would evolve into Oricorio, so I'm fine. And I was right about us evolving from the Mareep. The other option that I was considering was... what? Was it the Watch Roll? No. Oh, the Toxel. Yeah. Which, you know, with not learning any moves, that's not going to work. Could have ended up being Levitate Electros, not even randomized, you know? Mareep, Joltik, Toxel. Give me the Mareep because Joltik means the rival has to have a bug-type Pokemon potentially the entire run. I'm asleep. I do have the Lava Cookie. I'm going to try to not use it, and I didn't have to. Just instantly woke up. I'm gonna... Do I scout this time? I'm gonna scout this time because at the very least I can scout with like Fake Punch to see, not Fake Punch, Fake Out to see if a Mon has Speed Boost. I can use Whirlwind to guarantee my escape as long as I don't get one shot. Stab Thunder on the Joltik. And Whirlwind failed, which means the Joltik has suction cups. I'm gonna catch it, because otherwise it might just kill me. No, it doesn't have suction cups. Jesus. Why did Whirlwind fail? No, that wouldn't have made sense. How did Whirlwind fail? What? Fails against suction cups or ingrain, but Joltik didn't have either of those. Well, I got nothing. I got no clue. Not having any trouble running away from these bonds. I take it back. Pachirisu with Trace? Well, that's a lot easier for scouting abilities, isn't it? Probably a lot safer, too, assuming it's faster. Holy shit, it's faster. Jeez. 33 speed? What the hell? Surely this is the fastest Pachirisu. Positive speed, nature, and everything. Although I still haven't seen the level 9 mon. Has pickup. Level 9 is on is Tadbulb. Howdy, howdy, Papa. Congratulations on your first message of the day. Battle Armor, Tadbulb. Could be good. That's not how it works. Sorry, Papa. It is A1, A2 until we've cleared A2. Don't have anything in my notes saying that I've made an exception for that. I also don't really keep notes. So the Pikachu evolves into Pachirisu. They both have Stench and Trace. Shedskin Shinx. Sorry, just a little bit of... I guess I breathed wrong. Well, Metapod and chat, if you want to catch it, it is a wonderful bug-type Pokemon. Rockhead, if it takes Volt Tackle, is pretty massive. That's a big, giant head. Alright, so we've scouted every ability. I'm gonna start with the Shinx Shed Skin first, because if it has Volt Tackle, we can catch a Rockhead one, but if it doesn't have Volt Tackle, it's not really that useful. And Shed Skin's way better. This is just generally bad, I would say. I don't think we need to run the Shinx. Well, what does that leave? Reap is bad, right? Well, kinda. Not good, at least. What about the pickup Palmy? Palmy evolves very early. If it has a good stat spread, good moves, could be very nice. Oh, I haven't seen the second ability on Elekid yet. Also, Battle Armor Tadpulb is probably worth a catch. We're running out of catches, though. Not good. What am I looking for right now? Oh no, I need to be looking for the Palmy in the Burning Forest. That's what I need to do. White Smoke Dynamo is kind of interesting, but doesn't get that Evo until after Brock. Probably not worth it. Pick up Palmy. There we go. Could have pick up a poison point, Palmy. It's just all about alliteration, isn't it? Ain't it? There we go. Sorry, I should have gotten more alliterative. This is not good.
I'm no Jedi. I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions.
Pokemon 20 questions. Alright, let me get that Pokemon generated. Hold on. Making me look elsewhere, making me turn my head is actually literal torture right now. So, gotta say, I don't appreciate it. Alright, the Pokemon has been selected. Let me type it in right here. It's not Doublade. It's that. Okay, you may fire your questions when ready. Let me bring up its Wikipedia page just to make sure I can answer stuff about less obvious things. Okay. Papa, I would appreciate it if you keep track of questions and answers, and if you're anybody, you can guess. You can ask questions, yes or no questions. Apparently I'm running this Palmy. Does it belong to gens 1 through 4? Yes. You are capable of guessing what this Pokemon is. Congratulations. What status seals do we have right now? 2 lava cookies? I don't really need more status seals then, do I? We will try to fight wilds, although we're not super well set up for it. Is it monotype? Yes. No, sorry, no. No, it is not. It is not monotype. It is not monotype. I repeat, it is not monotype. Damn it, you poisoned me. And you would. Gotta use that lava cookie now. Does it belong to an evolutionary line? No. Need to go outside, Holmes? No, you don't need to go outside? What do you want? What do you want then, pup? Alright, I'm gonna put Holmes outside. I'll be back in just a minute. Ask another. Question number 4. Is one of its typings flying? Yes. That narrows it down quite a bit, doesn't it? Is it a legendary? Yes. I have to just double check the definition of legendary. I have used up way too many resources on fighting these 5 wilds. Is it possible that I said that I had to do all that thinking just to throw you off? It potentially is. At least being paralyzed, I can't get poisoned. Makes this a lot easier. Gonna go ahead and start guessing. There's not a lot of mons left, yeah. I mean, there's a few. There are a few. But there's few enough that you can literally just guess through them. Gen 1 bird trio? Nope. Oh, wait. I actually don't have any encounters left because one whirlwinded me away. Okay. We go. Not Gen 1 bird trio. Is it Rayquaza? Yes. Congratulations. I can't give you VIP. So, and nobody else participated. So congratulations, Unreal Papa, on your +1 VIP. It is completely meaningless. But you know what I could do? I could remove your VIP. Is that better? There you go. No more VIP. Congratulations. And it's back. 20k channel points. You know what? I'll add a Hokey Pokemon and redeem. I'll do that. I'll do that for you. And I won't even make it an unattainable cost, you know? Somebody could definitely do this. 500,000? Don't be ridiculous. That's way too low. Or sorry, 100,000 was way too low. 500,000 was what I said at. It's entirely reasonable. I've done 500,000 redeems in other chats all the time. And by all the time, I mean like one time. I don't really have a lot of heals left. I don't want to be using them here. Oh, you got flame body? So I'm just fucked. No, I have another lava cookie. Okay. I'm still just kind of fucked, though. Sludge, please. You know, I'm thinking this Palmy wasn't necessarily the right choice. Alright, but we got 3 item pickups. Surely. Yeah, Lumberry, good pickup. Also, that was the first trainer. First trainer, we're out of heals. Oh, jeez. And then, obviously, running in the grass is a terrible idea on this mon. Lucky Egg temporarily goes away, so I can equip this Mago Berry to try and get a bit of HP back in this fight. But surely we'll win because we have the type advantage with Sludge. Because we're gonna get a whole... Okay, we're gonna die. Alright, enjoy the football lurk. It was gonna end up being still not very good because it's mixed nothinger. I don't even get to Peter City. Palmy wants to go again. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Voltorb. You stole my speed boost, you jerk. Okay, at least you can't actually hurt me. Just gonna take the 5 here. Mareep. Good physical attacker, no speed. Yamper has transformed. Great for scouting, but I'm not scouting this time. Tadpole, no. Pure power, illegal. And soundproof. Got some good special moves, but bad nature and also no speed. So... Mareep is the most likely to actually get hit Evo, and if it hits Evo, maybe it gets some speed. Roguestone? Ooh, does this change things? Talbulb is my only Roguestone Evomon. It's not very good. Whereas Mareep could hit... Charge-a-Bug, or Voltorb, or Graveler, and those all will use Roguestone. So I think I'd rather just send them a Reap and hope for a Roguestone Evo. Alright. Put on the egg. Use the toss the Eye Puff Berry first. Then PP Max Weather Ball, because it's my only physical move. And then get the starter pack, which is going to be another physical move, right? Mach Punch, yep. I don't know. Mach Punch is actually a great move for us to get. So goodbye Teleport. Hello Mach Punch. Let's go. Wow, Lycanroc in chat. Anybody wants to catch it. Hydro Cannon. I don't have good special defense, but we're fine. Hopefully I can one-shot this next mon. Alright. That wasn't too bad. first fight with no speed. Rollout. I should never use this, but I am going to take it. Mach Punch kills. And then we hit effects board. Go ahead and... Oh, this is actually very unfortunate because I don't have a way to heal that. On the bright side, because of my ability, I get more defense when I'm suffering. And boy, are we suffering. Alright, well... I'm parafused. Okay, that's not great. I'll just keep using Mach Punch. Nice snap out, and we're confused again. We've yet to hit ourselves, which is nice. You're making me want to hit rollout. Oh shit, I don't want to hit rollout. Ah, shit. Would have evolved into a Chincho, into a Quagsire, into an Iron Bundle. Which, you know, that you think that would be good, but it was not. Pachirisu, Plusle, Tadpole. Again, gonna take the high BST mod just to get out of the lab, more than anything else. But this thing does have good, good speed, and it has Detect, so I can use it for scouting, which is great. Now, there's always the chance that something's gonna be faster than us, but it's a chance I'm willing to take. Now, this is the rival's ace, so I don't really want to run it. Generally, I like to not run the same Pokemon as the rival. Not for any, like, tactical reason, just because I think it's more entertaining. But I've always said the most important thing in an Electric-type seed is having Stab Thunderbolt or Stab Thunder Punch, something like that. A good Stab Electric move can take you a long way. I mean, unless you run into a ground Pokemon. If you run into a ground Pokemon, you need something else. But just to start off with, that's a good starting point. I think I've seen everything that the Tadpole can have. Let's move on to our next area. Howdy, howdy, Chef. Welcome in. I don't hate Intimidate on an electric Pokemon. I do kind of hate Baton Pass on a Toxel because it doesn't learn moves. Speed boost Shanks, okay. I am not impressed by Toxel's moveset at all. We're definitely not running Toxel. Not even gonna have to catch it. Which, you know, that's always a good thing. You don't when you are able to eliminate a Pokemon without even having to catch it. Charge, that is an electric move. Potential remodeler value. But how about you use something like Thunderbolt instead? Still haven't seen the third Pokemon here either. So there's Volt Tackle. Unfortunately, you don't have Rockhead. Oh man, we saw a Shinx with Rockhead in this route in a previous seed, like not 10 minutes ago. But it didn't have Volt Tackle. This one does, and it doesn't have Rockhead. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Alright, so I know all your level 8 moves. I don't know what you lose from level 6, but I know your level 8 moves. Oh, I'm out of detect. There we go. Is Yamper available elsewhere that I can just look for it while I'm looking at other stuff? No, it is not. So we'll finish up here then. I haven't seen the other level 6 move yet. Odor Sleuth. Nice. So it loses a completely useless move if we do decide to run it. But without Rockhead, Volt Tackle is a pretty dangerous move to use, especially on a lower BSD mon. Yamper, what else have you got? Splash? I'm not impressed with you, Yamper, but I do need to see your last move just in case it's Thunderbolt. Yamper, please. Yamper? You know what? You can just stay there splashing. I'm going to go look elsewhere. I'm going to go look for a better Pokemon than you. Shouldn't be hard. I do not care about a Sandstream Pokemon at all. Trace. Okay, you can be useful beyond just... Well, then I also don't know if you're in any way fast enough to use for Trace Scouting, but still might get that Trace... Unfortunately, there is a faster Plusle than me in existence. Oh, Voltor's faster than me too. That's concerning. I would like to run away now, please. Thank you. Alright, well in that case, I just want to check to see if maybe there would happen to be a smoke ball right here. No. Would have been too much to hope for. Stab Thunder on the Helioptile. Although, since it's not mono electric, there's no guarantee it keeps Stab on Thunder. Alright, I want to check out the Trace. What was the Trace mon? Sorry, I got thrown off by a little pain there. Trace Joltik, thank you. I don't know why I tried to detect on the Plusle. She's trying to run away from it. Alright. Please be at least decently fast. I know you're not going to actually be fast because I'm outspeeding you. I know you're not going to be faster than the wild You're not really decently fast either, are you? Especially with that nature. Howdy, howdy, Shipthulu. First time chat. Please don't poison me. I specifically asked you not to do that. Gonna go ahead and swap to Plusle. That's not good. My Joltik is going to die. Joltik looks like it drops common loot. Well, it's definitely gonna drop. I meant to put it in the... You know what? That seed's done. Alright, well. Oops. I got distracted. Back to the lab. Flinches are not great. I need to potion, I think. And then Sand Tomb. And then Sand Tomb, please. Thank you. And then not die to headbutt. Ah, shoot. I should have Giga Drained. If I Giga Drained, I might have had one more turn. Reap, Pikachu. The up tile. Pikachu is higher BST, but not by much. Mareep is so much more reliable as an Evo. I'm gonna take the Mareep. Can't miss. The lab. So close to that next Evo. Yeah, this is a cover by the 8-Bit Big Band with Aisha Jackson. I don't want to scout this time. We're just going to take the 5 here. That's a pretty good Hisuian Voltorb. Only has Ice Beam right now, but I guess other moves are somewhat useful. Don't care for this. All HP and speed. Definitely don't want this, even though it's got Stab Thunderbolt. Very unfortunate that that's what we see Stab Thunderbolt on after all this time. Too slow, and... Nah, I'm gonna go with the Voltorb. As soon as this gets Thunderbolt, we're gonna be set. Sandstream, that's... Yeah, that's why I don't run it. Alright. Egg on. Yeah, Thunder would be good too. Toss this Wiki Berry. We have 2 Lepa Berries. I'm gonna take the Berry Juice full heal. Put on that Berry Juice. And here we go. First spawn, of course, resists Ice Beam, but it's just a Feebas, so... Wow, it actually has some pretty decent special defense. How does Shadow Punch do? Much better. Fish is no problem. Another water Pokemon. Might be a problem. There's the Berry Juice value. I think you have more than HP. Well, do you have more than 8 HP left? Maybe not. Let's see. You definitely did. Alright. So... Howl. Take that over Seismic Toss. Nah. Alright. Well, that wasn't exactly how I wanted that to go. Especially because I still am coming out of this with damage. I prefer, like, the usual point for the berry juice is to come out of that first fight without having any damage on you. Play rough might kill me. Oh, I have good special defense, actually. Level 11 move, Ingrain is illegal. Go ahead and potion. Speed boost? Thanks for missing poison gas. I don't appreciate you hitting poison gas that time. Alright. At least we're through the fight. Time to use that one status heal I got. Another potion. I'm not very fast, so I don't feel too confident doing this, but I kind of have to. We have so many PP heals. Okay, well, I guess this is the one to have that was on with our reliance on Ice Beam. Not that we're relying on Ice Beam very much right now, when most months we've been fighting have been resisting it. Wait, did that Sandala have pressure? I think that Sandala had pressure. Hold on, let me mark that. Because I definitely had 6 Ice Beams. And by definitely, I mean I'm pretty sure, like 50% sure. Kinesis. Nah. If I were to take Kinesis, it would largely be for remodeler value. And I feel like that's a level of cope I shouldn't be embracing just quite yet. Ice Freeze? How's Seismic Toss do? It does well enough that it should kill here, I think. Yeah. Saves me another Ice Beam. Yeah. Getting a little bit lucky with those freezes. We don't even have Serene Grace. Another PP heal. Okay. Alright. Last trainer, we still have 2 Ice Beams. We get another move at 16. I'm gonna see how Shadow Punch does. I no longer have Compound Eyes, that's fine. Level 16 move is Leech Life. It's not particularly helpful. It's 20 power. It's 20 power. I'm not taking a 20 power move. You can't make me do it. You just can't. Alright. Moving on. First time we've gone through the forest so far today. Go ahead and fight the rival, and then I think I'm going to run ads and a 5-minute prediction for Brock. How much damage are we doing with Shadow Punch? Not much. We should be fine. Alright. 5-minute prediction. Do we beat Brock? Yes or no? And now I'm going to run those ads. I'll see y'all in just a few minutes. Alright, sorry about that. I was gone just a few minutes longer than I intended. Holmes had the zoomies. And when an old dog has the zoomies, you must indulge them. Okay. Anyways. Let's go. I'm too lazy, and it hurts too much to move my neck for me to want to do rock music, so... that probably could have been a Shadow Punch to kill the Pumpkaboo, but this way we don't make contact, it's fine. Alright, well, we're going into the Brock fight just fine. I could put on a scope lens to increase my crit rate. I don't know. I want that extra HP, that extra XP. Another freeze. Okay, I might be getting some streamer lock here. Zweilous, that's a big mon. And it mirror moved our ice beam. I think we do pick up the kill, though. Like, it's just a 20. Body Slam's a good move. I'm going to take that over Seismic Toss. And then I think I'm going to Potion. I really hope you're not a problem, Pokemon. Oh, I get to see everything that's coming up. I don't remember what they were, but I got to see them. Let's see how Shadow Punch does. That does not do... So we got Vibrava, Cacnea, Sandshrew, another Sandshrew, and Shelgon. Or, no, this Sandshrew. So every other mon is going to be weak to ice. So I'm going to Potion here. And then I think I just need to Fissure this. Come on. Oh, Muddy Water doesn't kill me. I have no more heals, so just need Fissure to hit. Okay. Now it's all about, do I outspeed? Because I think I will one-shot everything with Ice Beam. Don't outspeed the Shelgon. Now we're dead. Dang it. Congratulations to the doubter. There were no channel points on Belief, but congratulations anyways. We were not getting moves, like, ever. We evolved into a Pokemon that literally doesn't learn moves. It's all fine. Alright, but we did get Future City, so we advanced the queue, moving on to Water type. My least attempted type besides Psychic? Yeah. Oh, and, excuse me. And, Ghost. There we go. Full Restore in the lab. I'm gonna take the Goldeen. Going with Hyper Fang because it has a high crit rate. And then I will be scouting on these water type runs. Gotta go find that Hisuian Basculin, or White Stripe Basculin. Same thing. Should probably catch that Aracuda, but I really don't want to. It's very fast, though. Oh, it's beating me at level 5. It probably is worth a catch, just for the speed. Alright, because it probably can kill me here. The other colored Basculins simply do not evolve. Basculin did not have an Evo until Pokemon Legends Arceus, where the White Stripe Basculin was introduced. This is not even that fast. I'm kind of disappointed. Still haven't seen the second Pokemon here. Also, hi, Thomas. Or, howdy, Thomas. Hi. Something like that. Thank you, Jay, for renewing your lurk and for the 5-stream streak. Okay, Remoraid. All good, Jay. I don't mind my lurkers coming out of lurk to let me know they're still lurking. Right now, I'm thinking the Quaxley is the only one that's intriguing. Yeehaw! Hey, thanks for the yeehaw. Alright, once again, enjoy the lurk. Feebas? Someday, little fish, I'll find a way to evolve you. I don't think this is that day, though. I mean, it might be this day, who knows? Haven't really seen a whole lot of good stuff. Seal's faster than me. At least at level 9. Flamethrower? I know I've got bad special defense. 12 to 15 is not great special attack, but I'll catch any mon that has Flamethrower. That's a pretty good stat spread. Not amazing, but pretty good. A little bit high on the HP. Definitely we'd be better with just the right nature. And then one of the problems that Seal has is that his Evos are not great. They're very much in that I would call it no man's land of water types. You know, 470-ish BST mons. Last mon is a Psyduck. Let's go get the other duck first. I know one of its abilities can be Drought, so we want the other ability. Oh, their ability is Trace. Well, don't know if that's particularly better. Yeah, I don't think Quaxley said. I think I'm just gonna catch a bunch of seals. Level 9 seals. Hope it gets a good Evo. Both ducks have Drought. It's a bit funny. Thick Fat is the other ability. Either ability is fine. Really, more important thing is going to be getting that special attack IV up. We'll get a better nature for it. There we go. It's a little bit better, both in special attack and in special defense. And in attack and defense, too. Basically just generally better. Marvel Scale might be a better ability just because water doesn't have weaknesses to ice or fire, but... let's see. Potion Paralyze Heal and Antidote makes a lot of sense because I already am at my HP cap. And let's go. Immediately, a fire Pokemon. One type we most cannot hit. Flash Fire? Okay. Go ahead and potion here. No, we're dead. We're not dead, but we are kind of dead. You hit another Bolt Tackle, and you froze me? Try a couple times, but I think I might be dead to Bolt Tackle now. 2 HP, okay. I'm full restoring. Okay, used more resources there than I would have liked, but we do get Powder Snow. So we now have still no answer for fire Pokemon. Go ahead and pick up this item. Rogue Stone? What are the odds of us evolving to a Rogue Stone mon? They've got to be like 0, right? There's Seadra, which would be great. Seadra would be a great Evo. I think that's literally it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So there's a 2.3% chance that we make use of that Rogue Stone. Howdy, howdy, Azard. Welcome in. Magnitude. Magnitude is fire Pokemon coverage, so I'm going to take this over Body Slam. Body Slam's a great move. Surprised that that took 3 Bullet Seeds. Flashfire Quillfish? Why does everything have Flashfire now? Come on. Quad effective. Okay. I am paralyzed, but we have Paraheal. Guess I'm using another potion. Calcium's a great pickup for us as a special attacker that doesn't quite have enough special attack. This bristle's a little bit annoying. I'm still going to Flamethrower, though. And then we've got Quad Effective Bullet Seed, which, you know, it's still Bullet Seed, so each hit's only doing 40. Alright, level 17 move, Tail Whip. I'm not teaching Tail Whip. Moving on to Peter City. Didn't take us long to get here in Water type. Took us forever in Electric type. Water is definitely an easier typing to get going.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Nice 4-pack with the crit. Moving on to Brock. No prediction this time because I don't have ads to run. Not for another 40 minutes at least. Alright, here we go. You know, we're very close to my Brock music showing up in the queue anyways, so I'll just go straight to it. Another fire Pokemon, but now we have coverage. Oh, shit. Well, there go our heals. I am going to be leading off with an X special at the start of the Brock fight. So hopefully we don't get punished for that. Frustration should be fine. Alright, quad effective Powder Snow or super effective Flamethrower. There's the possibility that this has Flash Fire, so I'm going to go for Powder Snow. There's a fire Pokemon. Mag9. Not doing quite enough. Let's see how Flamethrower does. Not enough. And we get crit. Dang. Oh, we were gonna get the 2.3% chance that we would use the Rogue Stone. And then evolve into Closter. So not a great Pokemon. But, you know, dang. That would have been so hype. To get that Evo and immediately say, I've got a Rogue Stone for this. This would not have been hype. The Closter. Alright, well, didn't take long, but moving on to next is Dragon type. This is probably why Water type has so few attempts, is it gets to Peter City immediately. Maybe I should change it to like a certain number of attempts or past Brock. I don't know. I do like a Gibble. Yeah, Saddle the Rival with a rock Pokemon sounds good to me. I've traced your Torrent. Let's see how Scupplecut does. I won't be able to survive 2 more Petal Dances, so we're gonna Scupplecut again. Just don't crit, don't high roll, and we get out. And with Trace, we can do some scouting. Will we die by scouting? Probably, but we can try it. Gumi with Static. Compound Eyes Gumi. I don't really love a Gumi run. Level 40 Evo is tough to get to. Ridgebacks also has Trace. And it's not fast. Let's move on. I don't really care about the Ridgebacks that much. Ridgebacks is for when we're running Ice Seeds. Stab Shadow Ball and a Dreepy? Oh, but you have bad attack. Oh, that should have done so much more damage. Right? 9 to 11. That's bad. You could kill me if you hit me again, though. It's a little bit dangerous to be scouting here, but danger is just a number. Or I don't know where I was going with that one. I was going to say danger is my middle name, but I wanted to come up with something different. It turns out I didn't have anything better. Anyways, we're going to catch this Dratini because it is dangerous. It is literally able to kill me right now. With the right nature, this is okay. It does have detect so I can scout moves. I don't know how useful that is. Swarm Bagon. Another Dratini. Other ability on Bagon is Keen Eye. And there's another Dreepy. This one has Soundproof. Blaze Jangbo. Sticky Hole Dino. It's a little bit dangerous, scouting that dino, I think. Level 9 Jangmo. The other ability is Stench. And the last mon is Gibble, which also stinks. Alright, in that case... Could do a little bit of move scouting with Dratini. On the mons that I would be interested in trying to run, so Bagon, for instance. Beat Up, not helpful. Beat Up, same move, I want to see something different. Ancient Power, a lot of physical moves on the dino. And I don't think it's got great physical attack, does it? 4 damage. Yeah, that's bad physical attack. Roar on Bagon. Memento on Jangmo, which means, technically, I can. My understanding, I've got new understanding of how this rule works in RogueMon. Is it's not just if a wild Pokemon faints and you get XP, you have to use a move that causes it to faint. Right, so it specifically says, if you do happen to defeat a wild Pokemon with a move, you cannot run the Pokemon that gain experience. So technically, I think if a Pokemon uses Memento, you can still run them on. But I feel like if you get experience from it again, definitely not allowed to run them on. It doesn't say that outright, but definitely spirit of the challenge sort of thing. I'm not impressed by these moves. Right now, it seems like getting the Dratini with the better nature is most promising. Let's check out the other moves on Dreepy and on Noibat. I always wanted to get a good Noibat run going. Don't think this is it, though. I also am less excited in the Dreepy after seeing that whirlwind. Out of detect. Surely this is the Goomy that makes it to level 40. Yeah, and then evolves into like, what is it? What's the bad Dragon Evo? It's like, Drotagon, 45 BSD. Oh, Altaria, of course, terrible. The apples. Tatsugiri. I've forgotten Tatsugiri before. I like Drampa. I know Drampa's not actually good, but I like Drampa. So I'm not gonna trash talk Drampa. I do love Goomy, just like in general. I love Goomy's design. I love Goomy's evolutionary line, both the regular version and especially the Hisuian version. But it's not a RogueMon mod. You're dumb. Sorry. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. Meteor Mash. Other ability on Noibat is minus, which is definitely not a plus. You don't like E33? I haven't played it yet, so I can't really make a judgment on it. I just know that a lot of people do really love it, and I'm happy for them. Does this Dreepy have a better attacking stat? I'm going to play it eventually. Alright, let's just see if this Dreepy somehow, despite only having Shadow Ball and not having a great stat spread, is potentially usable. With Sonic Boom, I think it is. I think Dreepy is potentially usable. I kind of want to try and run the Dreepy. I've never gone on a Dreepy run going before, but maybe this is the time. I do prefer Cute Charm to Soundproof. I'm gonna check out the Noibat just a little bit. Just a little peek at the Noibats. Noibat's bad. Noibat is bad. Did I just catch a soundproof Droopy after saying I didn't want the soundproof one? I sure did. Alright, and one more Dratini, just for good luck. I'm going with the Dreepy. Yeah. Surely this Dreepy gets to level 30 and starts getting moves, and it gets a good move from Brock, and everything goes right, and everybody is happy. I'll use the Calcium. I know I don't have any special moves, but what if I end up with a special move? I guess Citrus Berry is actually better than Berry Juice. Toss that. Give me Status cap and an antidote, and let's go. You've traced my cute charm. Shadow Ball does not do as much as I would like, so let's tickle. Then Shadow Ball again. Don't burn me. I specifically asked you not to do that. And what do? You go and burn me. It's very rude. I'm confused. There's my Citrus Berry value. Okay. So, we potion, and then we need to grab these items and hope for a burn heal. Potion's not a burn heal. Berry, gonna toss that. I need to put on my egg. Nearly forgot. Okay, so no burn heal. I'm gonna fight Gatekeeper. And if we can kill Gatekeeper, anything's possible. I could just go straight to Peter City. Or I could try to kill, or take down like one more trainer. But I'd only be able to use Sonic Boom. I don't think it's worth it. I'm just going to move on to Peter City. And surely with Sonic Boom and Stab Shadow Ball, we can get past this first, past Brock somehow. Gonna be big XP from the Halfpenny, kind of. 14 going into Brock's gym. It's a little bit on the low side. Oh, there's an antidote. Got 2 antidotes now. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Well, Nidoking in chat if anyone wants to catch it. I'll throw a ball. Poison Fang. Look at this Sonic Boom value. Stun Spore, I don't have a way to heal that. I've got a bad feeling about this. Alright, well, hopefully I get hit by Smelling Salts. Oh, wait, I can't because I'm a ghost Pokemon. Well, maybe you just can't hit me in general? You can't status me, that's for sure. You have Feint Attack, so I'm probably dead. Potion here. Hope we live the sludge. We don't. Is the A3 run over? Sure, Papa. Would have ended up being a not so great Gengar, but it would have still ended up being a Gengar, you know? With Stab Shadow Ball. And then we get, Lick and Swift and Crush. You know, it wasn't gonna be good. Where's your 500k redeem? It's... Did I not enable it? Oh, I didn't enable it. My bad. Hold on. Let me go enable it. There you go. 500,000 for Hokey Pokemon. Alright, advancing the queue. This is how I get Papa to stop doing the Pokemon 20 questions for, like, a month. Thunderbolt. Well, I'm dead. I'm not dead? Excuse me? Alright, so you definitely can't hit me, right? You're just gonna hit yourself over and over again? Yeah. Alright. And your parafuse, there's no way they hit me. Let's go. Scuppercut, I'll take that over Haze, because I'm not gonna run this Pokemon. I love giving the rival Delibird because it's worth so much more XP than other starters. Woobat? Do I have a Luxury Ball? I do. I do bat for the Woobat. No? I really love the Woobat run, though. Because it's not going to evolve very early. But I think, are there any other friendship flying Pokemon? I think that's the only one. There's probably one that's really obvious that I'm forgetting. Stab Horn Attack on Spearow. Are you any good? I'm guessing the answer is no. No. Stab Horn Attack and Stab Bounce? Too bad about your attack stat being garbage. Chatot is not a Friendship Evo. Chatot does not evolve naturally in Pokemon. So it's a VSC divided by 10 Evo. You didn't hear the word friendship? Did you just think I was asking what Pokemon evolve in general? Ooh, Trace Murkrow. Let's see you at level 8, please. You just asked a bird. That makes sense. That's understandable, yeah. Murkrow, are you slow? Is that why I'm able to run away from you so easily, where everybody else is catching me? No problem. Let me see you at level 8 with Trace. Yeah, I'm afraid the Murkrow might be slow. Golbat! That's a good call. That's a good call, Papa. And Golbat would be a fantastic mon to get from an Evo. Especially a Woobat Evo. Alright, there we go. Level 8. I am guessing you have terrible speed, though. Woobat is a Friendship Evo. That's why I brought it up. That is a lot of defense. Not so much on the speed, but still faster than we were, so I guess we're just getting lucky by running away. Other ability is Overgrown. Not really interested in that. That's not a particularly good ability. Delibird. Delibird might be faster than me, which could be dangerous with it having Thunderbolt. It is faster than me, even at level 6. And it's got Stab Ice Punch. Okay. So it turns out giving the rival Delibird was a terrible idea. Because it has Ice Punch and Thunderbolt. Oh no. So what's our escape plan for that? Because it's not going to be learning moves, so it's going to have that for the rest of the run. We need something that's going to kill it in one shot. You're not wrong. I think I do prefer pickup on it, but I just wanted to make sure to catch it. We can learn a little bit about it. It's not a very good special attacker, so that's one positive. That's why we're surviving. I think we already knew that, kind of. Birds do smell. This is true. I was hoping to see some, like, glaring weakness. It's got better special defense than physical defenses, even with this nature. So we might want to go for a physical attacker. Why am I leading with Manti? Lead with Murkrow. Whoa. I know that was... I know I've got bad special defense, but that did a lot of damage. Was that a crit? I'm gonna catch this Hop-Up. I did not mean to use the Luxury Ball. It's probably fine. Okay, that definitely was a crit. Still, though, Bite, Shadow Punch, and Brick Break is not a bad moveset. Wouldn't be opposed to running that Hop-Up. I wouldn't love to do it either, but... I haven't scouted the abilities in Route 22 yet. Other ability on Murkrow is Shed Skin. The ability on Swablu is Own Tempo. And then other ability on Spearow is Magmarmor. I am kind of intrigued by the Levitate. Ooh, Thick Fat Hop-Up? Wait a second. Thick Fat Hop-Up is definitely a play. Special attack down nature is not what we want. Let me catch one more of these thick fat Hop-Ups.
We've got company.
Crisp and the Crispies, welcome. Y'all took me over? Oh. I knew I should have been hexing you stronger. Welcome in, Crisp and company. Not enough hexing. Well, congratulations on passing me. Joining an ever-growing group of competitors that looked at my early lead and said, absolutely not. Hope you're all doing alright. I am Relner. I play RogueMon and other things sometimes too. Right now, mostly just RogueMon because I am currently recovering from a surgery to excise a cyst from my neck. So these are... I was gonna say these are gonna be relatively short streams, but I'm feeling alright, and we're 2 hours in, so... I don't know. Maybe this will be a normal size stream. We'll see. We have 58 types in the queue right now, but if you want to, we do have channel point redeems to add types to the queue. Also, Jesus, thank you for the 35 stream streak, which is crazy because my stream schedule is non-existent. Yeah. Also, the costs for the types are dynamic, so the more requested a type is, the more expensive it is. And that doesn't stop people from requesting Bug and Dark and Bug and Bug and a lot of Bug. So much Bug. They really love Bug. I'm catching a... What am I doing here? No, I had a plan. I was going to catch another thick, fat Hop-Up. Gotta spend the points somehow. That's true. I don't think anybody is really saving up for Hokey Pokemon except for Papa. We do have ads to run in just a bit here. I'm going to make sure to snooze those as long as I can for the sake of the Raiders. Don't want y'all to come in and really get hit with ads. Alright. Level 6 Thick Fat Hoppip gets an extra move. Maybe it's a good one. That's another special attack down nature. Alright. I think I'm going to go with the Inner Focus Hoppip, which is potentially a bad idea, but here we go. Egg on. Give me Berry Juice full heal. Put on the Berry Juice. And let's go. I'm definitely only keeping the Berry Juice on for one fight here because I want to make sure I get my level 18 Evo before going to Brock's gym. This is probably going to kill me, yeah. We do not get the level 18 in Evo before going to Brock's gym. Rather, we die. We would have immediately evolved from this Snivy into Weepinbell, and then from Weepinbell of Roguestone into Abomasnow. Not even Mega Abomasnow, just a regular one. Alright, not great. Oh, we keep with a flying type until we get to Pewter City. I also need to go alert somebody who's not me. Apparently, Midge, Crisp did in fact pass me. So, I've been pushed down even further. We're tied, but Crisp has a win, yeah. It's alright, Shub. Everybody's a professional hater in here. Archon does have really good evos as usual. Only has Headbutt, but how does it feel? Feels like I got a hole in my neck, Midge. That's how it feels. It's so easy. It's so easy to just say that. I could just go to that well for the rest of my life. I mean, or like for the rest of 2 weeks until it's healed up. Look, most people do not have a hole in their neck, okay? You have a hole in your face. You have holes in your head. I took off... Okay, this is going to be a fairly vague description of a medical situation. There will be possible descriptions of blood involved. So just as a warning for anybody who might be very squeamish. So I had a cyst on my neck. About, I think when we took it out, it's about 2.5 centimeters wide. And I just had it removed on Thursday, so 2 days ago. And so now I have, I have a stitched up hole in my neck. I changed the gauze for the first time of the surgery today, and I got a good look at it, and it is still bleeding. So that gauze is... I'm keeping gauze on for... one of those ones that they don't stitch and heal from the inside out. No, they stitch it up. Yeah, it's stitched. It's just... I think the surgeon, she did like 3 layers of stitches. Yeah, so it's a little bit painful. But definitely a lot better than the pain I was having when the cyst got infected about a month ago. So what we did is we did an incision and drain it. Hope doing okay, but hope Mon dies. I appreciate that, Shub. I appreciate that, and also screw you. Yeah, that's a bit much, Mitch. That's a bit much. Hold on, let me snooze those ads. I don't want to run ads when we just got all these raiders in. There's a lot of mons that I don't like here, which is fine because I got the Archon, but... Alright, what do we got here? That's a lot of HP. I feel like I'm just gonna... I know I'm just gonna run the Archon. So, this is really just... Catching these other mons is purely out of curiosity, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't really see a situation where I get a mon that makes me want to run it more than this Archon does. Don't do this. Don't. This is why you just run them on. This is why you just run the Archon. Look, it's gonna be such a good Thunderous. And what do I get to do instead? I get to go back to the lab. Because this Yanma was just slightly faster. And had super effective spout. You know what? Y'all can have ads. As punishment for me dying there, y'all can have ads while I go find our next mon. Turbo? God damn it. I mean, congratulations and thank you for using Twitch Turbo. It is as helpful for us streamers as those who watch ads, possibly even more helpful. Alright, you need to get paralyzed. You're still faster than me, aren't you? No, you're not. Don't pay attention to me. I have a hole in my neck. Don't want a Sandstream Rookadee. Don't want a Swablu, just period. Woobat? Do I have a luxury ball? I do not. But I have to catch you anyways because you looked at me meanly. You mean-looked me. Fairly fast, only has Hyper Voice. Can't hit Pokemon that have Soundproof. Also can't hit Ghost Pokemon, which I guess are probably a little bit more common. Bubble Beam, stab Bubble Beam. 18 damage. That can't be that bad on the special attack, right? That's probably like 14 special attack, I'm gonna guess. 17 to 21. I don't know what I'm saying when I guess these special attacks, just so you know. I'm pulling the numbers out of my ass. That is a pretty good Mon, with a slight problem of being quad weak to electric moves and having no special defense. Still, though, pretty good. Welcome back from ads. We may have died once or twice while y'all run ads, but we're back. We have a potentially good Mon. I don't want it to die to this Farfetch'd using an electric move, so we're going to go ahead and catch the Farfetch'd. How much faster is it than me? Is it going to be 21 speed? Is it going to be 22 speed? 22 speed. All right. And it has pure power explosion. I didn't have to worry about thunder or in any electric moves, but I did apparently have to worry about pure power stab explosion. Now we have a luxury ball. The Woobat, however, we don't really care enough about it to catch it again, I think, with the luxury ball, so... Unless this fifth Pokemon here is Archon, I think I'm just going to go catch more of the, what are they called? Mantikes. Maybe catch one Spearow. Level 20 Evo. I wouldn't know a good Mon if it hit me in the face with a win. Why are you so mean? It's hurtful. Anyways, guy comes in, immediately starts shit-talking, and becomes Midge's favorite chatter. You know? That's the respect I get around here. And I understand. I give that much respect. Alright, egg on 2 potions of paralyze heal. I'd have to toss one of the potions. I already have a cherry berry. That's not a good one for us. What about curse segments? They're actually really easy. Been lurking for about a year before you started. You know what? Fair. Alright. So you see me. You understand I'm a jerk too. Alright. Fair enough. Gonna try and get the para. We got the para. Now we're para'd. This is unfortunate. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Got a new power bar today. Didn't know you should replace those. Immediately Dragon Raged. By power bar, I'm guessing you don't mean like an energy bar. It was second Mon. It was second Mon. You was first trainer, though. See, when I look up power bar, I just get energy bars. Oh, like a power strip. Okay. Okay, there, that makes... That checks out. Okay. Yeah, I need to probably replace my uninterruptible power source because it's been interrupted a few times recently. Let's take the watch roll. This thing is min-maxed in the wrong way. Belly drum? It's a terrible idea to take that on this Pokemon, but I took it anyways. Let's see what we can find this time. Compound Ice Crush Claw is a decent combo. It's just, this mod is not good. It's all HP, no defenses, middling attack and speed. There's a wild Argent in chat. Could I find one in game, please? Want someone to relearn Belly Drum for E4? Am I dead? I have 6 special defense, so probably. Yeah. Yeah. Metronome skill swap, so now I'm not sturdy, but surely I'm also not truant, right? You didn't skill swap me truant? Good. Also, Pat, thank you for the well wishes. Surgery went well. Just now on the mend. If you want to see the thing that got removed from my neck, there's a link to my Discord. I don't know if that link still works, but it should. I feel like that's the worst possible way to shout out my Discord. Hey, it's an Archon. Okay. I caught an Archon in chat, so surely now I catch one in game, too. Level 8 Archon, please. I get it, Zubat. You're here. Level 5 gets an extra move, sure, but I'm not going to take a level 5 Pokemon. Unless that level 5 move is Dragon Rage, it is not worth it. There we go. Level 8. Are you any good? Archon, you any good? 24 HP means that there's plenty of stats to go elsewhere. 2 stars, rough skin. It's got really good physical attack, just bad nature. I will catch more of these. I'll catch one level 5, just because, you know, it could potentially be good enough to survive. Level 5 move is Metal Claw. That might be worth it. Just to have another physical move. I do like Insomnia more than Rough Skin. Both of those conditions could be pretty easily treated with medication. And honestly, just hydration, better nutrition, you know. Should I go scouting anything else? I think I'm just going to lock in on this Archon. It's probably not the best idea in the world. I'm sure there's something that somehow is going to be better. But I might as well, right? Alright, well I don't want to die to Rowlet, so I'm going to catch this one. Which means I only have 2 catches left for the level 5 Archons. Out of curiosity, is Archon available anywhere else? No, it's only here. Now that I want the level 5 Archon, I'm seeing a bunch of level 8s. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Level 8's fine. I accept. I accept the level 8 Archon. Who needs Metal Claw when you've got Weather Ball? It would be so much better if it had Sandstream, though. Weather Ball, Sandstream... Why? Okay, all of the level 8s have my stack, so I'm gonna run the level 5. Plus, level 5 has Insomnia, so... Alright, egg on. Use the protein. Fight wilds? I could try it. It'd be kind of dangerous. This is exactly the situation where Midge would yell at me for trying to fight wilds. Or maybe not yell at me, but mock me. So you know what? Screw you, Midge. I'm gonna do it. Three Relner emotes. You got Relner Hex, you got Unreal Papa Skarupner, and you've got B Midgioto, which is... Well, it's not me. But it is me. Alright, keep using Spore. I mean, it's kind of me. Rufflet can't hit me. Unpunished. I mean, it can hit me with Vice Grip, but that's not very effective. Alright, Weather Ball over Safeguard. Down 6 HP, I'm gonna keep pushing. Metal Sound is concerning. Signal Beam less so. Flame Wheel more so. Alright, there's level 8. I'm going to use a potion now. Oh, you've got Bubble Beam. That's actually really bad. How about you don't use Bubble Beam this time? Thank you. Oh, I was faster. Draining Kiss? Alright, goodbye Needle Arm. Goodbye Needle Arm? Yeah. Alright, one more. Ancient Power's gonna kill me? It doesn't kill me. Okay. I was playing a little bit of a dangerous game there, but We got our full value, only had to use, I think, 2 potions, which isn't that bad. Nice. Attack up. Oh, could we not with the missing? It's 1 act down. It's 1 act down. One act down when you're the player is so much worse than 6 act down when you're the AI. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. Overheat? It's not very effective. Everything's fine. It's just a big move, but that crit me. I'm noticing that my speed is not increasing very much. I was hoping... I knew we were slow, but I didn't think we were this slow. Poison point? I don't have any way to heal that. So that's unfortunate. Dream Eater, not going to take that. Big XP from the Chansey. Okay. Nothing been poison pointed. Let's go to Gatekeeper. Draining Kiss full clear. Not so sure about that, but I will see what Draining Kiss does here. It doesn't do enough. It's okay. We'll get out. We're a fairly good level because of those wilds we fought. I'm not going to take Volt Tackle. Honestly, Revenge is a pretty good move on this Pokemon because of how terribly, terribly slow we are. So we're moving second for the most part anyways. Sludge Bomb, don't poison me, thank you. Watch this be rare candy. Ether, okay. Well, we're back to Brock. See what we can do here. I'm gonna turn on a light. It's getting kind of dark. There we go. All right, and let's cue up some Brock music. A little bit of, I think, Megalovania would be good right about now. Here we go. Loudred? You want to be faster than me? Got some bad news for you. You already were. Alright. Full HP going to Brock. We do only have an Asper Berry in terms of heals. We don't have any items that make us better in this fight. We have two 50 HP heals. Alright, let's go. First Mon is a Grubbin. Gonna go for Metal Claw to try and get our attack boost early here. I assume that you have more special defense? Yeah. That's gonna do 17 damage. I need to heal on this next Mon, I think. Spike Cannon. Do I take Spike Cannon over Weather Ball as a more reliable move, or do I keep Weather Ball for hoping for Sandstorm? I think I take Spike Cannon over Weather Ball. Alright, you have Insomnia. And Spark, I'm dead. You crit? It's okay. We got some speed on Evo. We got a ton of attack. Got a bunch of special attack. This could have been a pretty fun mon to try and run. Although, an ice move probably just kills us. Alright, well, moving on to Rock. Guess what? It's still Archon Simulator, so the strategy does not change. Well, pin Kirchen in chat, by the way, if he wants to catch it. Roly-Coly, Larvitar, Geodudia. Get the Geodude. Start off with a Clamp, and then also just use Clamp again, because it kills, and we can't miss in the lab. This is kind of too slow to scout. I don't really want to go searching for an Archon when I've got 8 speed, so we're just going to take the 5 here. We got Roly-Coly, this is the Rival's Ace. We got Tyrant with Trace. Pokemon is a ROM hack created by our very own Unreal Papa. It's a trip. It's a trip. If somebody so wants and has so many points, they can request that we play it. I don't exactly know what all it entails, but I've seen enough of it to be, I don't want to say concerned, but concerned.
And so, the strong survive.
Pokemon for a Subei.
For a Subei? No, I don't think so. But thank you for the 14 months, Mitch. If you would like to add a type to the queue, let me know. French keyboard got you today? Or got you? Sorry, I misread. I combined your messages, and I may have misread it as French keyboard got me so erect today, which, I mean, to each their own, but what do we got here? We got starter pack for Acid. Just give me the HP cap increase since I need that roasted as soon as possible. A3 is not available. Not until we clear A2. Or until I decide that we're close enough that I might as well just open up A3. I'm not going to die to a Weedle. I'm not going to die to a Weedle. Okay. That is a big Pokemon. I would like that to be a big Pokemon asleep. Megahorn is not doing nearly enough. I'm gonna guess Aurora Beam doesn't do much either, but it does slightly more. Level 12 move is Iron Tail. I'm gonna take that over Hypnosis, because I'm never gonna hit Hypnosis again, right? Like, I've gotten it to hit twice out of 2 attempts. There's no way it ever hits again. Ow. Sorry. Okay, got past the third trainer despite me having a sharp pain in my neck. You know, where that hole in my neck is. You want to rephrase that? Level 16 move is a hidden power. I'm going to take that over Slam because who knows, maybe it's good. Alright, what does hidden power do against a Hakumo? Dragon fighting, it's neutral. I only have 2 potions left. Unless I pick up some big heals in these last 2 item checks, I'm gonna try and take this last fight without healing. Okay, ChatGPT does not know what I look like. And if you feed my picture into ChatGPT, I will sue you. Am I dead? I'm not dead. That being said, I'm kind of dead. Oh, I'm so dead. We got so close to getting out of Rock type. So close. It was only 1 seed, so I really shouldn't complain. Onyx wants to go again. I'll gladly give the rival an ice Pokemon, especially when it gives me Stab, Outrage, and Transform Scouting. I'm confused. Joke's on you, I was gonna get confused anyways. Alright, let's go do some Transform Scouting and definitely not die while trying to do it. So we can do this to scout out moves. The Leap loses skill swap at level 8, that's fine. I've literally never died doing this. I could definitely die doing this if I got spouted on by the Rhyhorn. I am curious about if a Rhyhorn is available at level 8 anywhere. Because that's a really nice special attacker moveset. It is only in Route 1. I don't know which mon here is the level... Well, okay, it's the Rhyhorn. Alright, I'm going to catch this because that's a really nice moveset. And it is slow. Don't think that's gonna work. Not with 2 quad weaknesses and all the other weaknesses too. Loses Guillotine at level 7. Doesn't look too bad with that moveset. Magnitude. Did it have Outrage? I don't remember anymore. It did have Outrage. Oh, and it's got good attack too. I'm dead. Should I have... Oh, wow. The Tyrant was really good. The Knackley was not. Alright, there was nothing too bad. You did your best, Papa. That's all anybody can ever ask for from you. I mean, sometimes they could ask for you to not do the things you do, but if you're gonna do them, you might as well do your best. Send it to Midge. Interesting. Any archers this time? Unclear. Let's check out the Onyx. I've gotten a very, very good Onyx before, and it's maybe kind of overrate the Pokemon, I'd say. Q very varied right now. That's true. Yeah, we have a variety. Well, there was a time where people actually thought that the high price of bugs meant that they should request other types. That time has long since passed, apparently, because... Hold on. How many bugs are in the queue right now? 24. There are 24 bugs in the queue. Which means nearly half of the types in the queue are bug type. They really want me to see They really want to see me win bug. Yes, that's how I'm going to interpret that. And not they really want to see me suffer. It might be a bit of column A, a bit of column B. I don't mind running this Anorith. It's not bad. I just really would prefer an Archon, you know? I don't know if that's, like, a strange opinion to have, but I find the best Pokemon to run in Rock type tends to be an Archon. Thank you for adding Psychic to the queue, Jesus. I can always count on Jesus to save. There's a lot of rock water Pokemon out there, huh? Hey, we don't have an Archon yet, alright? Alright, Mage? In fact, there's no Archons available. This is not going to be an Archon run. Let's get that level 9 Rhyhorn, see if it's any good. There's so many types being added to the queue right now. Y'all know we're not going to get to those for another 2 months or so. Howdy Raffle. Oh, actually, 2 months will be... 2 months will be, what is it called? The Murphmon tourney. Normals and Psychos. It's just like high school all over again, or something. There was some joke there. This could be pretty decent with the right nature and a completely different moveset. And because it's ground type, it could get away from being rock. I'm also going to check out the Alolan Geodude. Because Alolan Geodude only has one quad weakness, as opposed to regular Geodude having 2. There it is. I would probably prefer it with Intimidate, but if it doesn't have Intimidate, maybe it has Levitate. It's a possibility. Thank you for adding Ghost to the queue, Subsonic. Thank you for the Gonk, Subsonic. Stab Thundershock. Okay. Obviously, Thundershock's not a great move. Of the mons that we've caught so far, does anything stick out as, like, good? Or is it probably just run the Anorith? I think it's probably just run the Anorith. But I guess I could catch one more Rhyhorn to try and get the right nature. Limber's a nice ability to have. You so wish Dark Pulse was in Gen 3? I know. At least all of the Dark moves are special and non-contact, with the exception of Thief, I'm pretty sure. Thief and Pursuit, maybe? I don't hate this Rhyhorn. Do I like it more than the Anorith with Stab Twin Needle? I don't think so. I'm gonna run the Anorith. Level 40 Evo, though. I'm gonna run it. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna go great. Put that egg on. Use that zinc. Toss that Oranberry. Pick that fries. Don't really want Twister. So give me Fight Wilds, maybe? What are my curse segments? Hold on. If I got curse segments in strange places, I will say there is a benefit to taking Clairvoyance here if the curse in Mansion is like Forgetfulness or something like that. So I'll take Clairvoyance. Work on an A1, still got a Galvantula with 3 times special attack, T-Bolt, Icy Wind, Deep Gleam, and Crunch. Very nice. I've got a offline run I'm going with right now in A2 Typeless. That I'm playing on my Steam Deck whenever I'm just lying in bed, which I'm doing a lot of recently, but with the hole in my neck. And I've got a really nice King Gambit with Stab, Crunch, Flamethrower, Water Pulse, and Ice Beam. Oh, speaking of Flamethrower, I don't care for this Tinkatink. How does Egg Bomb do? Oh no, don't lower my special defense. I need that to not die from Flamethrower. No, don't do it again. Okay, here's what we need. We need a Paralysis. We need you to keep using Fake Tears, even though it's completely pointless now. We're fine. We just have a slight problem of we're probably dead. I didn't think I could out-heal whatever it was going to do to me, so... Would have ended up being a fairly okay Pokemon. You can... if you jump through all the hoops that or which hoops I jumped through. I followed some instructions from the IronMon Discord to get the game working with the tracker in the first place, and then just going from there to RogueMon was pretty straightforward. Does it run well? Yeah, runs fine. The one big downside is that the font for the tracker isn't available on the Steam Deck, so it uses a replacement font that is not quite sized well. So it's a bit wonky looking, but it plays just fine. So we do know there's an Archon out there somewhere, so that's what we're looking for right now. You don't have a computer, but you do have a Steam Deck, which is kind of a computer. Ouch. Sorry. I don't know what caused that, but I'm gonna go get some ibuprofen. I'm gonna be right back. My Steam Deck is also first generation. Specs didn't change that much, as far as I'm aware. Okay, I found the Archon. Let's see what it's about. Ooh. Okay. Very balanced. Solid moveset. And by solid, I mean it has Stomp and Moonblast. Out of curiosity, are you available in the forest? Yes. Yeah, pickup is really nice in RogueMon. What it does is you have like a 10% chance, I think, after winning a battle to pick up an item into your held item slot, which isn't very helpful at the beginning of the game, but once you get past Brock, it's really nice. I want to see if this is available at level 9, because I don't mind getting rid of Comet Punch. Tyrant, please. Tyrant, please. Level 9 is the limit. I'll catch one of these just to see if it has Levitate. But other than that, I think I'm just going to go back to catching more of these Archons. Does not have Levitate. Alright. I don't think there's anything that could dissuade me from just catching a bunch of Archons. Especially because it's going to evolve into Enamorous with Stab Moonblast. It's going to be amazing. I feel like I'm due for another Enamorous win. I've only got one in A1 or A2 so far. I guess I only had one in A1 also, but we still don't have one in either with the regular Enamorous. We only have them with the Therian Enamorous, so I need the one. I need to win with the one that I won Emerald Duomon with. Natdex Emerald Duomon. You know, in the Murph League playoffs last year, I did great in that. Did I podium? I don't think I podiumed, actually. Any Rock Friend Evos? I don't believe so. Which is unfortunate, as we do have a luxury ball. But there's nothing wrong with being friends with anybody. This one's a little bit better attack, a little bit worse special defense. I'm willing to make that trade-off. Alright, one more catch. Yeah, she's gotta get return on the mon. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. Alright, last one. Wait, this is the wrong one. Last one doesn't have pickup, so I'm running this one. I like the neutral nature. Don't have to worry about which berries I can and can't use. A lot of flexibility on whatever we evolve into. Alright, egg on. I'm not going to fight wilds. I'm going to take 2 potions and an antidote. And then we go. Palpitoad. Going to start with a Stomp. Going to immediately get Dynamic Punch confused, but we're not going to hit ourselves, so it's fine. Level 9 move is Fire Spin. I'm going to take that over Comet Punch for potential remodeler value. Moonblast? Oh, we hit ourselves. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and heal. I know counter's not going to work on me when I'm using special moves, but just feel like, you know, just feel like healing there. Drakloak, that's definitely a Moonblast. 2 Moonblasts, actually. Level 12 move, Leech Seedsy, is banned. Ice Punch is gonna hurt, or not really, not that much at least. Down 14 HP, let me grab this item here. And this one over here. Was hoping to pick up like a Orange Berry or something, but I'll just potion. I feel like for these first 3 trainers, I want to stay high HP. But then once we get with the last 2, we can usually go with a little bit of damage on us. Rough Skin. Sorry, Destiny Bond is the more concerning thing. We throw Master Ball once, and then Fire Spin. You know, just stomp. You're yeah. I don't know. I was using Fire Spin there. Stab, Rock Slide. Goodbye, Fire Spin. Hello, Stab, Rock Slide. Feeling pretty good about this mon now, which means it's definitely about to die. So, there's a case to be made, and I'm not going to listen to this case, but there is the case to be made to put on the choice band for Brock and just spam Rock Slide. Superpower kills. Okay. Double kick. I will take that over superpower. Much more reliable move. Howdy, howdy, Woshim. Go ahead and Potium here. Alright. We are Brocken once again. Let's go. Can we get our first run past Brock? Would you quit enduring? Alright. I'm not going to put on the choice band. I'm just gonna keep my egg on, keep getting that extra XP, because I feel like we got this. I feel like this Archon is good enough that we just got this. Oh, okay, that's a Moonblast. Zap Cannon, I am no longer as confident as I was 20 seconds ago, because I do not have a way to heal that paralysis. And you have Thunderbolt. So I'm concerned. I'm quite concerned right now. I'm gonna potion once. Get that Moonblast. I'm gonna have to big heal here. Light screen, so we want to keep going with my physical moves, which are definitely gonna start hitting now, please. Thank you. Game, please. Clearly, they can. Clearly, they can. Okay. 2 mons left. I have 3 potions left. I'm gonna use one here. Seismic Toss is bad. You need to die right now. Reflect. Don't lower my special defense. I specifically asked you not to do that. I specifically asked you not to do that. We're dead. Archen, you were gonna be so good, weren't you? You're gonna definitely evolve into an Enamorous. Okay, Aerodactyl. Okay, I mean, it wasn't that good. It was very balanced. Okay. How am I feeling? Am I tired? I'm not really tired. Neck hurts a little bit, but it's not from keeping my head up, so I think I'm fine to keep going, especially now that I'm taking that ibuprofen. I'm gonna run those ads while we get moving on to the next type, which will be Ghost type. One of my least attempted types. Ghastly, Gimmighoul, Sandygast. Sucks to fight Sandygast in the lab because there's such a high chance we just can't hit it, but I gotta take the Gimmighoul. Really good physical attacker spread. Would be amazing if this had Shadow Ball, but it doesn't, so kind of a moot point. Could do a bit of scouting. Let me just take the 5, though. Alright, I'm gonna try to make the Gimmighoul work. Of these two different Gimmighouls, I think I prefer the lower level one. Well, do I? Is that the one I prefer? Yeah, I don't like that low special defense in the higher level one. Even though I think the IVs are probably better on the higher level one. That speed, at least. All we gotta do is get past Brock and get ourselves a Shadow Ball TM. How hard could that be? How hard could that be? Alright, egg on. Toss the Eye Berry. Give me Potion, Paralyze, Seal, and Antidote. And let's go. Was kind of hoping to get a, what's it called? Oh shit. Starter pack that would have maybe potentially, if I got lucky, had Astonish or Lick or something. Anyways, could you stop using the best move? Yeah, don't run Gimmighouls unless it's perfect. But it would have been so good, you know? Was there a better mon for me to catch? Ooh. Nah, not really. This was better. This was definitely better. Flamethrower, Revenge, Sleep Powder, Magical Leaf, or Spike Cannon, Flamethrower, Revenge, Sleep Powder. And good special attacker spread. Alright, welcome back from ads, though. You've only missed us dying. Which is about all that happens anyways, but... it wasn't particularly impressive dying. Fissure never misses. Let's go. I think I will do a little bit of scouting this time. Although I'm worse at it now. Because I'm a bit slower. But with the number of immunity Sableye has, that's not too bad. Now, I do know that Poltergeist has, well, for one thing, it's fast and it has Detect. So that might be good for scouting. I just picked up a Rogue Stone, which opens up so many possibilities in Ghost type. So yeah, let's get that level 8 Poltergeist. And use Detect to scout out some moves. Figure out what we want to catch that uses Rogue Stone. What's nice about your Galvantula is that its attack stat is literally bare negative. It's at 51, and you're level 51. That is pretty nice to not have to worry about too much of your stat spread going into the wrong stat. I'm a little bit annoyed that we got the negative speed nature Poltergeist. So far, it's not keeping us from running away, at least. I had to open my big fat mouth. Now, pretty much any Pokemon in Ghost type can evolve into something that uses a Rogue Stone. There's a ton of Ghost type, like mid-stage mons that use Rogue Stones. So I don't necessarily have to find a mon that uses one right away. That being said, I'm not going to catch a, what is it called? Duskull. Duskull just, it's not a good Evo pool for the level that it evolves at. For level 37 for a 295 BSD Pokemon to, have a 455 target, that's pretty rough. Stab Ember on Litwick. I do like my Stab Fire moves. Eruption also on the level 6. Don't know if it keeps Eruption at level 8. Signs point to no, I'm pretty sure. It's either Eruption or Assist that it loses at level 8. I would much prefer its Assist. Level 9 Poltergeist? I'm going to catch it. Because I know it's going to be faster, and it's going to be a fair bit faster unless it's a speed down. God damn it. Of course it is. Of course it's a speed down nature. Didn't even get finished what I was saying. Stab Solar Beam. Out of text, gotta get back to the Pokemon Center. Would appreciate it if one of you jerks would have Shadow Ball. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, I'm gonna see all your moves, so one of you might as well just have it. Save us some time. I get it, Sinisty. You have Slash. Slash, high jump kick. You want to have a move that can hit ghosts? No? Not gonna betray your own kind. It's admirable, I guess. Leech Seed Z? Alright, let's go take a look at the level 6 Litwick, see what it looks like. Pure Power. Well, the good news is it doesn't lose Eruption at level 8. Bad news is it has no special attack. That's with a plus special attack nature, so it's not going to be Litwick, unfortunately. Running out of options then. I get it, Graveyard. You have a jump kick. It's cool and all, but I'd like to see one of your other moves. Torment? Okay. See, now we're going somewhere. Not anywhere particularly good, but somewhere. Maybe it is time to consider the Phantom. The Phantom Menace. Although it will max out at level 6. Dig. Blaze Kick, okay. I get it. You have Dig and Blaze Kick. I know you have other moves too, though. 2 of them, in fact. Wild Impidimage if he wants to catch it. Okay, one more move to see on the Phantom. Ice Beam. There's a couple of good moves with Ice Beam, Blaze Kick. Might be worth a catch. Other than that, I like the Sableye. The Sableye's defense is a bit low. Speed's too low. The Poltergeist is just okay. I haven't seen any moves on you other than Conversion, and apparently now Metronome. I remain unimpressed. Okay, Bite on the Sandygast is something. It's super effective against Ghosts, at least. Have I seen all of your level 8 moves? Helping Hand, Uproar, Dynamic Punch. It's not great. That's not great. And then the Sinisty slash high jump kick reflect. You know, that's the start of a moveset. That's the start of a moveset. I can take another look at the Sinisty. What else do you have? I'm guessing not very high attack. Slash, high jump kick, meditate, and reflect. I mean, if it doesn't have to fight ghosts, it's fine, but unfortunately we know it does have to fight ghosts. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to get that Sinisty, because at least... Well, no, I think it has bad attack, because it's not doing much damage to itself. I don't think that's it. Boy, this is shaping up to be a pretty weak seed, I would say. Like, I could try the Litwick and just hope that everything is weak to fire, and we somehow get to level 20 and get a bunch of special attack at level 20, but that seems like more cope than usual, and I cope a lot. Some would say too much. Have I seen anything interesting on the Dust Goal? No, I've only seen that it has Sandstream, like everything else here. Well, I know you're not going to hurt me here, so I might as well just bounce. Confuse Ray. I mean, there's the Ghost Remodeler value, but... I think best Mon I've seen in terms of moves so far is the Phantom with Blaze Kick and Ice Beam. Let's go grab that. At level 8, or 6, rather, preferably. I only have one catch left after this Phantom, so I hope it's good and I can catch another one. That's a lot of HP for a level 6 Mon. It's garbage. It's so bad. All this just to probably not have a good Mon. All this scouting, all this knowledge, for what? To run my lab Sableye? I mean, the Greavard is okay, but it's not better than the Sableye. I'm gonna run the Greavard. I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. Or we'll die and get a better Mon next time. Immediately miss Rock Throw. Magnitude? Okay. See, now this is looking way better. Because now it has, 4 okay moves. Well, it has 3 okay moves and double slap. It has 4 moves that do damage. Let's just leave it at that. I'm gonna potion here. What are the odds this evolves into something that uses a rogue stone to evolve again? Okay, pretty decent. 1, 2. Two mons? That's not nothing. Huge crit. Alright, level 12 move, aromatherapy is illegal. Oh, could we do a little bit better than that? Oh, wow. I need to be full HP for this, because that does a lot of damage and could crit. This does too much damage. I need you to do something else. Thank you for using E-Sense. Mag 10, please. I need to heal again because it can kill from there. Okay. That was a lot of my heals. Almost all of them, actually. And it will be all of them after this fight when I use another one. If I manage to survive. Which I'm getting skeptical about. Okay, so, potion to make sure I don't die to a wild Pokemon. And then go grab these next 2 items. And then move on to the last trainer we're going to fight. Unfortunately, has Stabbable Beam, and I think we're just dead. Would have evolved into an Oricorio, so I'm okay. It looks like everything was just kind of bad this seed. Definitely not the best. Nah. Pretty much just garbage. Could have had another Mega Pinsir from what was it called? Larvesta run. Double Roguestone Evo here. Sableye into Mischievous, Roguestone into Dusclops, Roguestone into Mismagius. Mask, Shuppet, Poltegeist. Let's give the rival a Shuppet. I just need to hit one more Sky attack. I don't think I scout this time. I'm just gonna take these 5. I like what I see so far. I don't like the Yamask at the end, though. I know that this is bad. But Corsola... It's a lot of special attack, but no speed. And only has Psycho Boost. Sableye, that's a lot of HP. Mischievous. Mischievous is okay. Makes attacker. Defense is a little bit low. Moves aren't great. And then Poltegeist... I think the Mischievous... Well, this moves every 5 levels, is that right? Every 4 levels. About to fight Koga. Ooh, good luck, Subsonic. Koga has always been a big wall for me. Whether an A1, A2... The one time I did A3... I think I think I've done an A3 bug run, maybe, or it was the A2 bug run. I was remembering. This learns moves every 5 levels, so that's not gonna work. Sableye learns a ton of moves, but the stat spread is just really not there. Poltergeist learns moves, maybe that's every 6 levels? Yeah. I think Mischievous is probably our best bet. Spot starting to fall up against 472 BST. That'll happen. What was it again? Galvantula, right. Okay, egg on. I think that this is actually gonna be my last, the last type we do tonight, because, despite the ibuprofen, the pain is getting a little bit worse here. Give me stat cap increase and antidote. Last type for the next 4 hours. You're potentially correct. That's kind of why I'm running the Mystery Abyss, is because it's got a higher chance to actually get somewhere. And by somewhere, I mean Pewter City. Don't poison me. I know I'd have a poison heal, but I'd like not to use it. I do appreciate them sending in these dragons that I can hit super effectively. Would have evolved into a grass ghost Pokemon, as pretty much everything does in ghost type. Poltergeist, Pumpkaboose, Yamask, Galarian. Give me the Yamask. Wild Mini Orange, I think was to catch it. I'll throw a ball. What are we looking at? We are looking at, I think, a little bit of scouting. 14 speed's not, you know, a ton of speed, but it's not 8 speed. I probably shouldn't be scouting. I should probably be speeding this up by just taking the 5 mons, but, you know, I want the runner. Friendship mons in ghost type, I don't think there are any. Could evolve a Ghastly into a Golbat. This is a really good Zorba. It's just, it only has Fire Blast. So let's take a look at the level 6. See if it has an extra move. Special move, in particular. Protect. That could be useful for scouting moves, but I don't think that's worth it. Clarion Corsola is a little bit faster than me. Or potentially a lot bit faster than me, I don't really know. Not impressed by the moveset, though. It's showing me its moves and showing me I shouldn't catch it.
Here we go. Oh, I believe the morning sun is always gonna shine again.
Pumpaboo likes its bubbles. Bubble beam. 3P's faster than me. This is one save turn to try to escape. Okay. I probably should have gone to heal, actually. No early Rogue Stone. Oh, the crit. Okay, back to the lab. Ghastly, Zorua, Frillish. Give me the Zorua. We do one pursuit, and then Psycho Boost to finish off. That's a string shot, Relner. There you go. That's the move you went to hit. Alright, I'm slow this time. I'm just going to take the 5. I really don't like what I've just picked up. Yamask. Yamask is pretty decent. Thunderbolt, Dizzy Punch, Stomp. Good special attacker. Pumpkaboo is almost good, but that defense is really concerning. It only has Icy Wind. I like Flamethrower. I don't love the stat spread. This is info on the rival's ace. It's got no physical defense, so going for a physical attacker seems like a better choice. I don't really have one of those, unfortunately. I'm gonna go with the Yamask. It's either the Yamask or the... What was the other one? The Poltergeist. So it's the Yamask. Because we have super effective Thunderbolt for the rival's ace. Alright, potion, reroll chip. Let's go. It's not doing as much as I would like. This Blizzard could hurt, or not, apparently. Swagger. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and potion here to make sure I don't die to hitting myself. Oh, I'm not gonna die to hitting myself. I'm gonna die to Sandstream. Okay, good snap out. Immediately poison point. Oh my god. Alright, well, surely one of these items here is going to be an antidote, yes? No? No antidote, huh? I know I should be what is it called? Poison dancing, but the spawn doesn't deserve it. No antidotes. So I'm gonna go ahead and potion and hope we can get through this fight at level 10. Which I don't think we can. Unfortunate. Would have evolved into a Hisuian Zoroark. With Volt Absorb, that's a lot of immunities. I do want to check, because I saw this, the Gimme Ghoul only had bone rank, so that would not have worked. Alright, well, try it again. The stream shall not end until we get to Pewter City. Pumpkaboo, Pumpkaboo. If this is a third Pumpkaboo, I'm ending stream. Dang it. I tried. Give me this Pumpkaboo versus the other Pumpkaboo. I'm probably dead here unless I crit Sludge Bomb. Zorua? Bramblin. Ooh, I do like the Bramblin play. I don't know about this Bramblin play. I do one double team. We dig here to save ourselves from Sky Attack. Then another double team. And another dig. Then dig again. Just keep digging. Milk Drink, I hate you. We are in trouble. So I'm using double teams so that Rival's gonna have to... I'm gonna start working towards struggling. One more, and then I have to potion. Or in this case, energy root, which is going to make it impossible for this to evolve, by the way. Yeah, the milk drink is just going to make us die. So I need to... Oh, you're out of Sky Attacks. You can't actually... Okay, this is actually huge. This is huge. So just use up all of our other moves, and now we can start digging again. And you can't hit me. Okay. So we just dig until you're as low as we can get you. And then it's about who can struggle first. And I've been working on it, but you are going to get to struggle a little bit earlier than me. But you should miss me, whereas I will not miss you. Riveting gameplay. Riveting gameplay. Alright, they're struggling now. And hitting me. Sometimes. Come on. Come on. I got my evasion up by 6 stages. Here we go. Now we struggle. Alright. We did it. We got out. I can't run this Bramblin, unfortunately. Not that I would want to, because it's actually got terrible moves for a stat spread. I'm not going to scout. Not after all that. After all that, I'm not scouting on this one. Ooh, I really like this Corsola. I'm almost certainly going to run it. Only way I could possibly run something else is if something else is better. Which is just kind of how it works, so... I don't know why I felt the need to mention that. This Drifloon, by the way, I guarantee... And by guarantee, I mean I believe it's possible that this evolves into Corsola. But I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, actually. Never mind, this doesn't evolve into Corsola. They just both have very similar stat spreads. I'm definitely going to go with the one that actually has more than one move. And a better Evo pool, too. Also, Early Bird is potentially better than Static. A lot of status seals. We probably don't want to take a status seal from you. So egg on. Fight from the wild makes a lot of sense to me. Toss the white herb. We're fighting wilds and roots. Oh, we're fighting wilds here. Right here. First, I'm going to check hidden powder. Hidden power. It's not very effective against Sableye, which means it's not fighting, it's not normal, it's not psychic, it's not fairy. I can just look at what it could be. You are resistant to poison. Literally only poison. It is poison. That's actually really easy to figure out. Okay. Level 10 move, Stun Spore. I will take... Will I take that over Mist? I'll take that over Mist. I'm never going to use Mist. I will probably never use Stun Spore, but probably is more than never. Or probably never is more than never. You get it. Y'all get it. Y'all go what I'm saying. I can probably start one-shotting with Outrage now. Alright. Good start. You traced my early bird. That's fine. I'm just gonna Outrage. I'm gonna continue to be outraged. Down 11 HP. I'm just gonna potion to be on the safe side. Level 15 move is Teleport. I could take that for remodeler value, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. The moves every 5 levels are always... They're always tough mods, because you're not going to get a lot before Brock, and you really have to count on your starting moveset. Way more than you might like. Luster Purge could be really bad if it lowers my special defense. It doesn't. Do one more Outrage. We don't hit ourselves. Okay. I'm going to Potion. And we don't hit ourselves. What are you taking? Flamethrower over current moveset is T-Bolt. Okay, what are you taking Flamethrower over? Current moveset is T-Bolt, Dealing, Crunch, and Aurora Beam. I feel like there's a lot of overlap between Fairy, Fire, and Ice if you have all 3 of those. I would take it over Aurora Beam, just on the face of it. I don't know if that's exactly what's going to be the best thing for coverage, but that's what it feels like would be for me. Especially since T-Bolt is stab. Have you been seeing a lot of contact abilities when using Crunch? Alright, we have made to Pure City, which means this is going to be the last Brock attempt of the stream. If we get to Brock, I shouldn't presume. I just, am presuming. I'm asleep, but I'm an early bird, so unless I die to this crunching Frillish, I should be fine. You booster shot at T-Bolt? Yeah, definitely never getting rid of T-Bolt. Stab T-Bolt with booster shot? No way. You just full cleared Silphco. Alright. It is time for Brock. Let's go. I was expecting a bit more. You know what? I'm sure it will pick up. I know it will pick up. I've heard this song plenty of times before. Alright, level 20 move, Water Spout. Alright, well. Goodbye Hidden Power, I think. Hidden Power Poison is not very good. Just give me Spout. Down 4 HP. I don't think I need a potion before going into this fight. Could put on a Cherry Berry. Could put on an Aspirate Berry. I think I am not going to do either of those. I'm just going to send it. We spout early. We spout often. This can be an Ice Punch. It might not one-shot. Stab Dragon Claw is a little bit spooky. Go into that Ice Punch well. Now I can spout again. Thunder Wave is annoying. Especially since I didn't put on the Cherry Berry. Ice Punch kills. Ace Dusclops, that stuns for it. We should be fine. Alright, Brock down. If you can guess what move Brock gives us, how it gives you the channel to subscribe to the Big Day Runs for free. Is this our first Brock win of the day? Alright, let's see what the TM is before I pick the prize. So if anybody wants to get their guesses in, do so now. No guesses. Alright. TM39 is Hypnosis. I will not be teaching Hypnosis. Give me choose 2 from Misty. And I'm going to trade in this Aspirate Berry for an Antidote, because you never want to go without an Antidote. Could trade in the Lava Cookie for 3 status heals, but I'm sure we'll pick up plenty of status heals in Mount Moon. Right? Alright, buy up some repels. And I think that's where I'm going to end. Because I am tired. And I want to put my head down. So, we're going to save there, and we're going to go ahead and raid out. The question is, where are we going? I think I might know, but I want to double check. I've never in my life gone to raid this person because they never stream. So we're going to go ahead and raid Kelly Marissa, who is playing Kaizo Ironmon for the first time ever. I will see y'all later.